What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Flash Supergirl crossover special video. So, with it fast approaching between the most highly anticipated, for me at least, crossover. Yeah, you had your 4-night crossover. Yeah, whatever, who cares? Now you're getting the cast of pretty much Glee singing. You got Darren Criss as the fucking music meister. You've got Supergirl and Flash having duets. You got Joe West. He was in Rent, for fuck's sake, singing. So this is going to be pretty big. But with it coming up very soon, we have actually had some pretty decent news coming out of this and some set photos that really look intriguing and give us an insight just as to what is happening in this episode. That's my cat. So the writers for Entertainment Weekly actually stated here, fact, Melissa looks absolutely stunning in her musical crossover costume. No pics for now, but just wow. Now this is very interesting because it looks like we could be getting a brand new suit for Supergirl, which would be really cool if we get a long-lasting new suit. So it's been announced that in this crossover, we will actually be having long-lasting effects. So some of the changes in this will actually carry over, which is interesting. So they come to this at a crossroads. So could this new suit actually be one of these long-lasting effects, which would be pretty cool in my eyes? Now, Kara's costume in the, TV series is pretty much very similar, if not identical, to the costume in the comics. Now, it's not really until really New 52 where the costume really changed here, which shows a lot of gratuitous flesh in my eyes, personally. I'm no prude, but I don't really see why she would need to show off so much flash when her cousin and colleagues in the superhero world don't actually. So this is the only one I can really think of that could actually be used, as it's so incredibly different. And also her costume hasn't really changed at all over these 2 seasons. Now, one other option which would prove to be very strange is if they actually opted for Power Girl, who is the alter ego or the alternate version of Supergirl from another universe. But this costume is again incredibly gratuitous, and Power Girl was actually convinced that she had an Atlantean lineage, which then proved out to be completely fake. But I think that if we look at where this musical will be set, then it gives us an idea. Now, it seems like the crossover will actually be set in some kind of early 20th century setting. Now, it's not clear as to whether this is the 1920s or the 1940s, this kind of period here. I would hasten a guess at about the 30s to the 40s, just going by the cars and those kind of music posters there. So it does look like it's going to be set here, and will time travel actually be involved? Now, these buildings and these signs do look incredibly Art Deco, which is the 20s, the 30s, or the 40s. So I think it's going to be set in this kind of ragtime era, which hopefully we can get maybe a couple of very classic musical numbers out in this, and it won't just be doing popular music numbers like probably chucking in a Rihanna or something, just like they used to do on Glee. Now, this style is incredibly like the Superman animated series, and also to some degree the Batman animated series, so it fits in really well. Obviously on Earth 2 we have a similar style again. So could this actually be set on Earth 2? Now, if you can see here, the cars are again the same here. I believe this is actually the Star Labs parking lot, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. But it's looking increasingly likely that this could actually be set on Earth 2. So we've had time travel. Yes, there could be time travel involved. I'm not ruling out one bit, considering the legends are involved. So I'm probably going to say more likely Earth 2. But that's it for this video. Please do drop a like. Please do subscribe. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.